And we'd like to welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is our second game of this 3-game set at Northwest Arkansas and the San Antonio Missions. Later on, the Missions conclude this 3-game set with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And then tomorrow the Missions will head home and greet the visiting Midland Rockhounds for the first 4 games of the 8-game homestand at Oak Street Park. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also follow San Antonio Missions with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. And right now, get out your scorecards. And we got today's starting lineups. First for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in shortstop, Steve Chavez. Chavez at short. Boone Devine will be our designated hitter. He'll bat second for San Antonio. Devine, the DH. Christian Villanueva will be batting third for San Antonio. Villanueva at third. Carmen Zapata will be the center fielder as he'll bat fourth for the Mission lineup. Zapata at center. Leroy Ochoa will bat fifth for San Antonio. Ochoa at first. Alan Cordoba will be the left fielder as he'll bat sixth for the Missions. Cordoba at left. Cleanup hitter and catcher Manuel Rincon. Rincon in cleanup and catching. Batting eighth in right field, Brian Valdez. Valdez at right. Batting ninth is the second baseman, George Aponte, as he rounds out the batting order for San Antonio. Aponte at second. And on the mound for San Antonio, Hank Schneider. Schneider, today's Missions pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off and playing in shortstop, Thomas Valentin. Valentin at short. Third baseman, Raymond Rodriguez, will bat second for Northwest Arkansas. Rodriguez at third. Batting third is the left fielder, Freddie Fletcher. Fletcher at left. Ray Stacy will bat fourth for Northwest Arkansas. Stacy, the DH. Tyler Collins will be the right fielder. He'll bat fifth for Northwest Arkansas. Collins at right. Brian De La Rosa will bat sixth for Northwest Arkansas. De La Rosa at first. Ellis Gutierrez will be the catcher for Northwest Arkansas. Gutierrez catching. Center fielder Charles Belidia. Belidia at center. Elvis Guerrero will be the second baseman as he bats ninth for Northwest Arkansas and rounding out the batting order. And on the mound for Northwest Arkansas, Sam Gaviggio. Gaviggio, today's Arkansas Naturals pitcher. There's your starting lineups.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 28 takes the mound for the home team in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Thomas Valentin. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the curveball is swung on and missed. And a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ramon Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 is fastball that misses.
2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Zapata on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Freddie Fletcher.
Now at the plate, Freddie Fletcher. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Fletcher, a 22-year-old, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. Fletcher takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Number 62 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So coming to the plate, Steve Chavez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
San Antonio, the shortstop, Steve Chavez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box, Christian Villanueva. Soft liner to the left side. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Carmen Zapata.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Zapata. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Divine, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Fidelia racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Tyler Collins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tyler Collins.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
Standing in, Ellis Gutierrez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Leroy Ochoa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leroy Ochoa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Rodriguez is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy controlling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Manuel Rincon. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Brian Valdez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Allington is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now at the plate, George Aponte. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Into the box now, Steve Chavez, as he lines it out to center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Boone Divine. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Christian Villanueva, as he grounds one briskly to short. Allington comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. San Antonio's out in front, 4-1. Leading off the inning, Charles Fidelia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Elvis Guerrero, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cordoba's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Valentin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Thomas Valentin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmen Zapata. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Ready for another chance? Leroy Ochoa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Hit on the ground to third. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Manuel Rincon. Liner in there for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box now, Brian Valdez. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Missions lead it 5-1. Striding in once again, Ramon Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cordova's under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Freddie Fletcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Freddie Fletcher. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? High in the air out to center field. Zapata is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ray Stacy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ray Stacy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And that one just missed outside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again, George Monte. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Chavez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Stepping in now, Boone Devine. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian.
Digging in once again, Christian Villanueva. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Devine rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Carmen Zapata. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Leroy Ochoa. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Alan Cordoba hits next. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fletcher giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. San Antonio's out in front, 7-1. Into the box, Tyler Collins. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding forward now, Brian De La Rosa. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's a 7-2 game now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Standing in now, Ellis Gutierrez. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Charles Bedelia. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Missions lead it 7-2. Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Rincon. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Rincon.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Bedelia is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Brian Valdez. As he grounds 1 briskly to short. Valentin scoops it up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, George Aponte.
Ready once again, George Aponte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Collins is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Ready now, Elvis Guerrero. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas Valentin.
Stepping in now, Thomas Valentin. Lofted in the air out to right field. Aponte backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Third baseman number 24, Ramon Rodriguez.
Striding in once again, Ramon Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Villanueva is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Freddie Fletcher.
Digging in once again, Freddie Fletcher. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 7-3. Ken Yamaguchi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 4, Ken Yamaguchi.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Chavez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Valentin ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Designated hitter, Boone Gavon.
Digging in to try it again, Boone Devine. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Christian Villanueva. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy. I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box now, Carmen Zapata. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Leroy.
Into the box, Leroy Ochoa. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-3. back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, Ray Stacy. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. To first. Ochoa has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 18, Tyler Collins.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Collins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Brian De La Rosa, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Miguel Diaz comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Collins leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ellis Gutierrez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
At the plate, Alan Cordoba.
Leading off for the mission, left fielder, Alan Cordoba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero calls for it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Rincon. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, second baseman, George.
Ready once again, George Aponte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Fletcher. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Steve Chavez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. In there with base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, designated hitter,
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Boone Divine, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit, and a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
third baseman,
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Christian Villanueva. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Collins going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with the 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Carmen Zapata. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Adrian Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adrian Feliz.
Into the box now, Leroy Ochoa as he grounds one briskly to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Missions lead it 13-3. Ready for another chance? Elvis Guerrero.
Northwest Arkansas. Second baseman, Elvis Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Into the box now, Thomas Valentin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Ramon Rodriguez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Chavez is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 13-3. Alan Cordoba hits next.
Leading off for the mission, left fielder, Alan Cordoba.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manuel Rincon. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, Brian Valdez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Tapped down the line. One out and a runner on third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Fletcher looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the blowout continues. Into the box, George Aponte. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Standing in now, Steve Chavez, as he drives a liner to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Boone Devine. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Third baseman,
Settling in now, Christian Villanueva. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Carmen Zapata, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 6 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Missions lead it 17-3. Now at the plate, Freddie Fletcher. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Right there for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Zapata ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon right here on the show. So coming to the plate, Brian De La Rosa. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Ellis Gutierrez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-5 in this one today. The Missions took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hank Schneider takes home the win. Sam Gaviglio was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
And so in the second game, the San Antonio Missions once again takes the second game of this 3-game set. Well, the third and final game will be Northwest Arkansas's last chance to take this game for a victory, or will San Antonio take the third game and win a 3-straight game series? Well, tomorrow the Midland Rockhounds will be going to San Antonio as the San Antonio Missions prepared their 8th home game stand with Midland and Corpus Christi. Well, before we go, the final score is 17-5 as the Missions take the win. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for Northwest Arkansas, 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left no one on base. For San Antonio, 17 runs on 27 hits and no errors. Well, we are back at 7:05 as we conclude this 3-game series with Northwest Arkansas and the San Antonio Missions. Well, this will just about do it for right now. We will see y'all back in a few hours for the third and final game of this 3-game set, the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. So long, everybody.